I'm Kevin Pettis. I'm the head football coach here. The guy over there is Jaquez Dickey. This is number 7 is Jalen Taylor, Antoine Cooper, and Cooper Nice.
Uh, Cooper, had a chance to watch you last year. Very impressed with what I saw on the offensive line. Just in particularly saw some flashes here and there. What have you been working on in particular, and just now taking over as one of the leaders on the offensive line, and just what do you see, just kind of forecasting this year for the guys in the trenches?
This year I've been specifically working on my mobility and working as a unit more with my teammates. I would say this offensive line is probably the closest one we've ever had as far as like a family unit. We spent the entire offseason hanging out, working out together, working as a unit just to get better. And I think going into next season, we're going to be the most intelligent and put together unit on the field compared to any team.
Hey guys, it's Ryan Kelly with WCTV. Coach, where are you hoping to see the team grow the most from last season to this season?
Well, I think that, last year was a difficult year for us. We're not equipped to not have a spring because of what we run on offense and things like that. But, what I want to see us grow is, one, I think that last year we started 17 freshmen and sophomore. I want to see those kids get better. I want to see them get a lot tougher than what they did, as tough as we need to be. We need to be a little tougher. I want to, I think that, developing a quarterback for us is big. And so I think that, where we're at right now, I love where we're at offensive line wise, but I think that we need to grow a little bit, in that backfield, especially with the quarterback and with our running backs and things like that. I was very happy with them in the spring game. I thought they played well. I know our O-line played really well. And I thought our running backs did well. So, they grew a little bit from there. So it's been a great off season for us through the winter and through the summer. So as long as we keep getting better every day and doing the things that we're supposed to do, I think that we'll be all right.
Jack Williams from the Tallahassee Democrat. Coach, talking about quarterback development, is there anyone in particular that you're looking at in heading that effort?
Right now, it's a process, and we're just continuing every day trying to evaluate the guys and see who's going to give us the best chance to win. So I'm not sure, Jack, when we're going to be able to when we'll make that call, but right now I think that they're all doing certain things good, and they got to work on certain things. I feel very confident in any of the 4 to be able to play for us. So kind of excited about that. But at this point in time, we've not made that call yet, but there's a couple of them. I don't want to mention any names because I don't want to discourage the other ones that are kind of separating from the crowd a little bit.
Follow-up question. You mentioned the offensive line and how big that's been for you guys, just last year coming into this year. I think you mentioned earlier on that it's kind of was the MVP last season for you guys. What kind of role is the offensive line going to be playing, like finding general stability?
Well, I think that, without question, in my opinion, I've been doing it a long time. That offensive line room determines whether you win or lose football games. And so I think that these guys, they're a little bit older now. They've been playing together for a long time. And, of course, Cooper here is the backbone of that offensive line. So I think that what we got to do is we got to get a little nastier on that O-line. I think that we have to be, they're a bunch of nice guys. And so, but we need to find that little, nastiness in us. And we need to work on our tough. We can always work on our toughness. So, but they are a great group. I think like you and I talked about earlier in the summer, when you have a veteran offensive line, it gives you a chance to kind of work those quarterbacks in, and a quarterback then becomes just a position. It ain't got to be a dynamic, guy. So I think that's where our offensive line is huge. And number 2, it helps when those guys are running scout team every day for team defense, and they're playing against a pretty good unit. And I think that's important for our defense. especially guys that like to run, block, and do those things.
How we doing, guys? Andrew Jupe, VSN Tallahassee. Coach, I guess I want to start with you. You talked about the 17 freshmen and sophomores you saw last year. What do you think's been the biggest stride going forward to this year, where you've seen the most progress and an area that you're excited about?
Well, I think that where we've seen the most progress with the guys that played last year is that, one, they're a year older. They're a lot stronger in the weight room because we got a full season of being in the weight room. I think that, I'm excited to see those sophomores that are now juniors, so that, like I said, they're going to be a little bit better. I'm excited about, we worked out around between 90 and 97 kids every day this summer, so the kids have shown up every single day and they worked hard and they worked out there at perfecting their trade. So it's been fun to watch those guys all summer long do those things and develop, in 7-on-7. I'm not a big 7-on-7 guy. I like that more 11-on-11. I'm not a passing league fella. I like that running league stuff. So, but I think that they've worked real hard at doing the things that we've asked them to do. Like I said, I think that I'm excited about the numbers. I'm excited about the quality of reps that we're getting every single day in the weight room. So those are things I'm excited about. I think that there's, we had a great spring. We were excited about spring. I mean, the whole time during spring was a good month for us. And, so it's just kind of keeping them focused and keeping them dialed into what we want them to do. And so, we'll see how it goes. I think that, I've never been this excited about a group of kids. I think they got a chance to be pretty special.